You may get a little excited when you shop at Burlington.
What a low price! You see that? They have my favorite brand! It's like a whole new Burlington! I can buy two!
I'm saving so much! Yeah!
Burlington saves you up to 60% off other retailers' prices every day. Will it be the low prices or the great brands? You'll love the deals. You'll love Burlington. I told you so.
Welcome back, everybody. It's Monday, March 24th, 2025. Born on this date in 1964, drive-by trucker, singer, songwriter, guitarist Patterson Hood of Muscle Shoals. Today is also National Cheesesteak Day, so y'all know what to do as long as y'all know to use Cheese Whiz. Today, we have a spelling bee champ, a rabid fox, how Frog Eye got its name, and more. My name's Ike Morgan, and we're down in Alabama. Snigdha Patee is the 2025 Alabama Spelling Bee champion, reports AL.com's Savannah Trians-Fernandez. The bee has participants spanning the 4th through the 8th grades. Snigdha is a 4th grader at Deer Valley Elementary School in Jefferson County. Now, this year's state bee, sponsored by the Alabama Kiwanis Foundation, was held Saturday at UAB. It took 5 rounds for Snigdha to win by spelling the word jurisprudence. Next up is the 100th Scripps National Spelling Bee on May 27th in Washington, D.C. Alabama State Public Health veterinarian Dr. D.W. Jones has issued a rabies warning, reports AL.com's Greg Garrison. The warning is in response to the case of a Lowndes County fox attacking a hunter. The fox bit the hunter's shoes. It was captured, sent for testing, and tested positive, so the hunter has started receiving treatments. Whether or not Lowndes County and the Burkeville area are anywhere near your location, Dr. Jones said it's a good reminder that as the weather warms up this spring, animals are moving around more and possibly spreading more cases of rabies. And so folks ought to make sure their pets' vaccinations are up to date and that they report any oddly acting wildlife. Remember that by law, dogs, cats, and ferrets that are at least 12 weeks old need to stay current with rabies vaccinations. A former mayor of Talladega has passed away, a decade after he was beaten with a tire thumper just before his last election loss, reports AL.com's Savannah Trians-Fernandez. Larry Barton had wide-ranging interests and 2 colorful stints in office. Besides being a mayor, he was vice president of a local bank, a barber, a radio host, a student of 7 universities, and a singer in a gospel quartet. His first 3 terms in office ended in a 1995 conviction for stealing from the city. After 3 years behind bars, he started trying to win his office back and got there in 2011. A couple weeks before the next election, Barton, who was then 74 years old, was beaten by his radio show co-host with a tire thumper, which is like a small bat. The man who pleaded guilty to beating him said that Barton was messing around with his wife. Now, that story made its way into the national news and beyond. Barton denied that accusation, by the way, about the wife, but lost the election. Larry Barton was 85 years old. Just before 11 a.m. Friday, a car crashed through the wall of the Florence Cracker Barrel, according to a report from WAFF. Nobody was reported as injured in the crash, but you have to think somebody in that place left there wearing hash brown casserole. Florence police said somebody was parking their car, the accelerator became stuck, and they went right through the wall and into a gift shop. 2 diners said it sounded like a bomb going off. Well, today, for our place name origin this week, we're going to share one reported by AL.com's Kelly Kasich a few years ago. The story we're going with comes from local historian Michelle Fortson Waters. Frog Eye is an unincorporated community in Tallapoosa County between Wadley and Daviston. Waters said the name of the area comes from a ceramic frog that sat in the window of a saloon years ago. The saloon sold legal and illegal liquor, and its owners used to send a message to those customers who enjoyed partaking of the unapproved stuff. You see, if the frog's eyes were both open, it was business as usual. But the owner was able to close one of the eyes, and if one of the frog's eyes was closed, it meant that the state law, or I suppose federal agents, if ever the occasion arose, were hanging around. You can't go asking for the bad stuff with the law around. Thank y'all so much for listening to us. We'll be back in the morning. Until then, as always, y'all come by and see what we're doing anytime you want to on the internet at al.com.